Hello, Oscar. It is the 17th of February. Late night, I guess early morning on a Monday. I know you're wondering why I'm sending this so late. Very sorry about that. Like, it's literally like a week later. And, not many, like, nothing I can say really that wouldn't just amount to excuses. It's just, I guess from now on, I need to try a little bit harder again. But at least I have a routine now. At least I'm going to get used to a routine. So there's that. Anyway, to go back to the replying to your video, am I sad? That's something I wanted to quickly go over. And I'm like, I guess I can't really say I'm sad per se. I am not that close to my cousin like I used to. And I didn't really know her husband. So sadness is not something, it's not something that I can say I am. But I do feel like not sorrow, empathy. I feel for my cousin, as a human being going through something that's extremely tragic event, and actually last week was the burial. Apparently it was really big. That's what my mom was telling me. Like almost the entire family was there. And yeah, I don't think I can talk more about it, or there's like not that much meaning behind like talking more about it. And I wanted to talk about like how do you really comfort somebody when they go through something like that, like something that tragic. I don't know. I don't think it's possible. From my experience, I think even saying things, it's like when somebody loses someone, like they're gonna get bombarded with the condolences, I'm very sorry for your loss type thing by everyone everywhere. And like even with all that noise, I guess it just becomes meaningless. So I think for me personally, or maybe this is the way I would like to be treated, is just like if I ever lose someone, I would like someone to be there, like just being physically there. And like I might not even talk about it, I might not want to say anything to you, but just you being there, your presence as like a friend, somebody to like confer with, would be like really huge. So like for my cousin, for example, I'd maybe just take her out to lunch, or maybe even cook for her or something like that, or just making sure she eats and like is going through everything properly. At least that's what I would do. And I don't know if I'm jaded now, or at least my view on death now, like I've just sort of accepted like this life is suffering. We always talk about this, but like I've just started to like truly accept like everyone I know, everyone I will know, everyone I meet will die. Death is the ultimate end. Death, it's 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 a battle we start out when we're born, a battle with time and death. And the game is rigged, man. Ultimate, like I can't even call it a battle, because like there is no battle. The game is over. Like death will always win in the end. We can't slow it down. We can't fight it. It is the end all of all things, and that's actually why you can see from the title of my video, all good things must die. And was what happened to my cousin a wake-up call? I wouldn't call it a wake-up call, but every now and then it's so easy to get trapped in your own bubble, because you have your like you're living, you're a human being, and you're dealing with all kinds of like responsibilities on a day-to-day basis, and it's very easy to get trapped in your own like mini world. And like death is like not a wake-up call, but it's a slap to the face. It's like a slap that reminds you of the important things around you and the time that you should cherish. Basically, you should be cherishing those like moments that you have with the people that you love. So it wasn't really a wake-up call for me. It was just, again, just a slap, a reminder. It's like, hey, you're not going to be here. The time in this world, your time in this world is limited, and you need to be spending it on something that you actually truly care about, or spending it with someone that you truly care about. And actually, I think I want to ask you, we often get trapped in the chase, the big chase, whatever we're looking for, whether it's happiness, a dream, or something like that. But we forget sometimes to like really smell the roses, you know, to look outside and like truly appreciate the things that we often take for granted. So, like, I want to start off by saying, um, something that I really like, something small that I really, really like look forward to. It's gonna sound a bit weird, but like sunlight hitting me in the morning. It's weird. It's a weird warm feeling. When I first open, so I wake up, I open the curtains, and then this huge ray, because my window is huge, right? This huge, like, I don't even call it a ray. It's like this huge, what? It's like I'm basking in the light, you know? The sunlight just hits me, and it's like, it's a warm feeling. And I just feel like every time I get hit by that sunlight when I wake up in the morning, it's like, this is the beginning of the day. This is like a brand new start. Whatever happened yesterday is now gone. Whatever will happen today will also be gone, you know? So like, I should just be in the present. So I think we should do that more often. At least I've been trying to do that more often, which is like look for the light and the beauty that is around me, and you know, just appreciate it a bit more. So I want to ask you that. What's something? It can be something small. It can be something big. What's something that you think um more often than not that you take for granted, but it's something that you know you truly actually appreciate. Some little beauty that you know is around you. Um, Thanks.